Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's Pentana Live Educate session, Maximise Your Business with CRM, all things CRM Contact Centre. Thank you for taking the time to join us. It's fantastic to see all these dealerships represented. It shows your commitment to review how to connect with your customers, to drive connections and growth, and see what we are doing at Pentana. My name is Kim Wilson. I'm one of the general managers of Pentana Solutions. One of the teams I'm responsible for is our customer relationship management team, which incorporates our Australian-based CRM contact centre. Today's session is all about how you can further leverage the power of effective customer engagement in your dealership. As you know, in this competitive environment, it's not just about finding opportunities, but also about following them through, ensuring that every customer receives timely, relevant contact, and that every interaction contributes to both your short-term goals and your long-term business success. Our CRM contact centre team members are a passionate team of professionals who see themselves as an extension of your business. We are focused on exceeding expectations and delivering returns for your business in service, sales, parts, and even finance and administration. We have over 25 years of experience, so we know dealerships and we know automotive. Over the next 15 minutes, we're going to explore how our data-driven CRM contact centre can support you in managing your leads and opportunities more efficiently, maximising appointments and campaigns in service, securing meaningful returns on your investment, and maintaining the health and accuracy of your customer data. You'll see how these processes don't just benefit your bottom line, they also help build stronger, more trusted relationships with your customers. Our presenter today is Kathy White, Team Leader of the CRM Contact Centre at Pentana Solutions. Kathy brings hands-on experience working with dealerships across the country, and she's here to guide you through practical strategies we provide that can be implemented into your dealership. We remain focused and accountable day in and day out. That is what we know. I'll hand over to you now, Kathy.
Thank you, Kim, and welcome everyone to All Things CRM Contact Centre. I'm Kathy White, the team leader of the CRM Contact Centre, and I'm here to take you through this session. We will be covering managing your prospects, securing all opportunities, your return investment that you would get from any campaign, unsuccessful outcomes and how we handle them, and respecting your data, my personal favourite. What we offer in the CRM Contact Centre. We can follow up any prospects or leads from any type of dealership or manufacturer opportunities and data. We're experienced in all areas, sales, service, parts, and even admin. We can work with Pentana DMSs and independent DMSs. We have timely interactions with your customers. We make sure we're following them up when we need to, regularly, reliably. This is our priority. Perhaps that's something you might struggle with at your dealership. After service, customer satisfactions are also followed up every time, on time, to help you meet your manufacturer's requirements. We have a return on investment monthly report going out, which shows the actual dollars earned from campaigns for bookings in service. The monthly reports also detail all the customer interactions and outcomes, so you get an insight into what's happening in your dealership with your customers. We do continued follow-ups. We do lapsed campaigns. This is often where a dealership will struggle to get to their lapsed service campaigns. In the case of the sales department, we would look at your lost campaigns. Why did you lose that customer for the sale? And in service, lapsed campaigns, we will follow up and you'll find out exactly what's happened with that customer. Have they sold the vehicle? Have they moved interstate, etc.? And further follow-ups are also possible post-campaigns for your not ready yet or uncontactable call results or SMS results. So we're trying to make sure every possible opportunity for your dealership is coming back into your dealership. And as I mentioned, my personal favourite, data cleansing, the forgotten beast. We do live data cleansing for every call we make for a contact campaign in Era Power dealerships. So we'll go into Era Power and actually change the customer's address or email address, for example. So no double handling for your dealership. For independent dealerships, we do live notification. So as it happens, you'll get an email immediately or online spreadsheet. We would update it and you'd know exactly that you needed to change that in your DMS. We also do bulk data cleansing campaigns. So if you're aware that your database is a little bit neglected and it needs a refresh and an update, we can come in and do that for you, whether it's in Era Power, so that again, no double handling, or independent dealership, we can call the customers and advise you whether any of the data needs updating. So how the CRM contact center maximizes your business in the following ways. 1, we engage with the customer. Then we measure the results. We report on it. We then analyze it here at Pentana Solutions in our contact center, and we adjust the campaign as needed to get the best possible results. We engage by managing your prospects and leads in all departments of a dealership as required. We can do that by outbound calls, texts, and or emails, and a combination is something you should consider. Email followed by a text, pointing them back to the email where there might be more data or more details contained in the message. Outbound calls preceded or followed up by a text so that we make sure your customers are getting back to your dealership. Every single contact by call is done through our Australian-based contact centre based here in the Melbourne head office. We want to make sure that we secure your opportunities. So for example, with service on a 12-month service interval, we would call your customers at 11 months up to the week before to try and secure that booking opportunity, and also the added benefit of stopping that customer from calling your service department so they can be released to do more important jobs. So we can reduce your inbound phone calls. And respect your data. So in the case of a Pentana Solutions DMS, we are updating as the call happens, whether it's disposing vehicles, we can do privacy codes as well, and also updating any email or phone or change of ownership in their actual data in Era Power. Therefore, you have no requirement to handle that call. If it's independent, you'll get an independent DMS. You'll get a live email at the time detailing the changes you need to make in your DMS. So how we measure results. So we measure the result of the call or SMS. Okay, you have an understanding of how many opt-outs you would have in the case of an SMS campaign. Measuring the call, we detail exactly what's happened, not interested and why. If they've purchased elsewhere, we ask for the purpose of feedback, what have you purchased it? If they're servicing elsewhere, where are they servicing, with a dealership or a private mechanic? We try and get as much detail from each call as we can so that you have an understanding where your customers are going and you can act accordingly. We gauge your customer engagement. So if we have a pool size of 500, we measure how many we actually get to speak to and the booking percentage. So you know exactly how it's going. We monitor the campaign effectiveness by working out how many calls we have got. We look at exactly how many we spoke to and ascertain if that can be improved in any way. And also the booking percentage rate is really important. Okay, we have our benchmarks. So for service, due campaign, it's 14% booking rate from the people we spoke to. Overdue is 8% and lapsed is 4%. So the contact centre pride ourselves on overreaching on these benchmarks and hopefully smashing them out of the ballpark. So we report on that. So you'll find out all those campaign results and all the information on what the result of those calls were. How many people went elsewhere in the example of service, how many disposed their vehicles, how many moved interstate. You'll have all that information available to you from the monthly reports on a call campaign. We also have a different monthly report, which is the return on investment report. So this details the exact dollars from any bookings we made and the exact dollars against that repair order. So you'll understand what the campaign cost you for the month and what your return on investment is. And the team regularly get outstanding results on that. We recently smashed through the glass ceiling and had a over $100,000 return on investment result. So we are very proud of that moment. Okay, so my job as the team leader is to analyse these results to ensure we get optimal results. I'm very passionate about it and the team's very determined and driven. So like I said, the 14% booking percentage for our due campaign, we're not overly happy with that. We want to get more for you because we consider ourselves an extension of your business. I also look at the saturation and statistics, so make sure that we're being able to reach the right number of people and any gaps in the customer journey identified. For example, if we feel we're not reaching enough people, we might look at doing a text to warn them that we're about to call. On a lapsed campaign, we might have a look at the results and understand that there's an opportunity for further communication down the track. SMS is often a very powerful way to get in touch with the customers. And then during a phone call with the service manager or sales manager, whoever I'm dealing with for the campaign, we would discuss adjusting the campaign so that we get the optimum result for you. Could be script changes. We can tweak the time of calling so that we're not getting a huge result of not ready yet, or we're too late and everyone's already booked in, therefore you're getting too many calls in the service department. And with the case of lapsed, we can look at loyalty programs or specials that you may want to offer to get those few people back into the dealership. And uncontactable, not ready yet call results can be followed up with a text. So we can push the customers back to your dealership so that we ensure we're squeezing every last booking out of the campaign. And that is it for me today. So thank you. Over to Kim to finish up. But thank you for your time, and please get in touch if you have any further questions, which there may have been some in the message, the chat. We'll get in touch with you. Thanks for your time.
And thank you to Kathy and to all of you who have attended. What I'd like to do now is actually let you into a little bit of a new product that has just been announced, and we're actually looking for pilots. This is for a pilot for our Agent AI outbound calls to do surveys. So we only have a limited number of places for pilots, and if anybody is interested, the chat is still open. So if you would like to call your details into the chat, we can contact you after this session. So it will be an AI agent designed by Pentana Solutions that will make outbound calls on behalf of your dealership. We have piloted this in prior to today and had an enormous amount of success. It hasn't changed between using the AI agent and using one of our consultants. So if you're interested in being a pilot, please put your interest into the chat, into the questions, and we will follow it up with you. It's only a limited number that we can do, but please, just if you have a question, just pop it in there or show your interest there. So as well as that, I would also, and if you can't put that into the chat, you can contact Kathy or myself using the normal process of our at pentanasolutions.com, and you could contact your business relationship manager as well. And to close off everything that Kathy has covered, I just wanted to emphasize some of those key points on how the Pentana CRM Contact Center can help your dealership engage more effectively with your customers and prospects, from initial contact through to follow-up and analysis. And you don't have to be one of Pentana's dealer management systems to do that. We can manage your leads and we can pass through opportunities. We can ensure your customers are booked for servicing or follow up if they're overdue. We can provide blended contact methods, whatever communication method you prefer, whether that be emails, SMS, phone calls, or as you've heard, we can actually use an AI agent as well for some of our solutions. We can also conduct parts campaigns or overdue account follow-up, all while delivering measurable return on your investment as part of our strategic data-driven approach. We have the consistency, accountability, and expertise to provide an exceptional service to connect you with your customers. Engage, measure, report, analyze, adjust, leaving your team free to do more specific tasks that they alone can do. Whether it's a long-term project or assisting you with your team shortages, ensure you maintain the consistent contact with your customers and utilize the services, the CRM Contact Center, when needed. Thank you again for your attendance. We look forward to partnering with you.